कोई महिला बड़ी सशक्त होके ऊपर उठकर आती है और फिर वो इसको फैलाने का काम करती है। मैं इनवाइट करती हूँ रोहिणी वैष्णवी को, जो कि फाउंडर हैं आरवे लर्निंग फाउंडेशन की, जो बच्चों के लिए काम करती हैं और महिला उद्यमियों को तैयार करती हैं, उन्हें ट्रेनिंग देती हैं। ये एमबीए हैं बेल्जियम से, और इन्होंने ब्लू डार्ट एक्सप्रेस से अपना करियर स्टार्ट किया था। ये एक बड़ी कंपनी, कुवैती कंपनी है किपको, उसके साथ में ये जुड़ी हैं और कई देश विदेश में इन्होंने बिजनेस टीचिंग्स को एक्सपांड किया है। इनका पैशन है महिलाओं को एक तो अपलिफ्ट करना, और दूसरा अपना कैसे बिजनेस को एक्सपांड कर सकती है इस बारे में ट्रेनिंग देना, पढ़ाना इनकी हॉबी है। रिसेंटली इन्होंने क्रॉनिकल्स ऑफ कश्मीर इस बुक को एडिट किया है, पब्लिश किया है, और ये एक ब्लॉगर भी है। आइए रोहिणी जी, आपका स्वागत है।
Thank you, Sakhaji. Thank you very much. A very good morning to everyone. And I'm really thankful to the team Amplify for having invited me here to speak. And really grateful to Sakhaji for such a beautiful introduction of me. So I run this organization by the name RV Learning Foundation. As Sakhaji has just said, that the organization basically works for women entrepreneurs, and the things that we do for them are we advise them on marketing strategy specifically, and also it's strategic marketing and digital marketing strategy for their startups. And we also conduct personal counseling sessions for confidence building in women, because we understand that women entrepreneurs face a very unique kind of situation when they go out and want to do something of their own. And the women who have gone through this, like me, are the handy help, which can be actually offered to those kind of women. So we help with other things like writing a business plan, pitching for venture capital funding, or providing them any kind of information on various aspects of entrepreneurship or government schemes. So we don't not only help those who have set up their business, but we also try and encourage women who are aspiring to be entrepreneurs. So that's briefly about what we do. And I would like to share with you as to how I got into this and what inspired me to set up an organization like this, which helps the women entrepreneurs. I worked for more than 25 years now in the corporate, as Sakhaji just talked about me. I started my career with Blue Dart Express as a sales executive. And then I moved on to become the business head of Kipco, and I was handling international markets. So marketing being my expertise, that's what I had to offer to people. And of course, my personal motivation and the lessons from life, that's what I had to offer. I'll narrate to you one incident. When I had taken a break for almost a year and a half, when my daughter was born, I went for a job interview. And this interviewer tells me that, look, we cannot give you the salary which you were drawing before. We'll give you lesser than that. And I said, why? He said, because you took a break. I said, what does that do? How does that matter? I took a break, then what? Did I forget everything that I had learned previously? All my experience that I have gathered over a period of time? Let me tell you, I told him, I said, let me tell you, today when I am in front of you, one, I have my previous experience, which is there. I haven't lost it. And two, you'll save a lot of cost on training me. The reason being that you will spend a lot of money inside a training room, getting a training company to train me on people skills, leadership skills, teamwork. It's all about, managing people, managing work, organizing work. So I don't think you have to spend that on me now, because being a mother, I've already had an on the ground training in the laboratory of life, motherhood is a great teacher, and it has taught me all those skills. So today, I am more equipped than I was a year and a half back. He could not expect this kind of an answer from me. And somehow, obviously, he would not have offered me a job. I stepped out, and then I was very firm on what I want, and I got it. I got another job on my own terms. So I think it's all about uh, believing in the fact that, yes, what you're asking for is right. And it worked for me because I strongly believed in that. And there are different kinds of people who you meet. The kind I met as an interviewer, who I just talked about, is another only types who are there in the world. So there are other kind of people also, men, women, every kind. So it's just all about the perseverance. So I have,
रोहिणी,
yeah.
क्या आपका स्लाइड शो आपने चलाया है? वो हमें दिख नहीं रहा है.
Oh, I thought I had.
आगे नहीं बढ़ा है, वहीं पे है.
Honey, I have this one.
Okay.
This is the one I have. So it's all about the perseverance, I would say. And I also come from Kashmir, as Sakhaji just told you, that I have published, edited, and a book by the name The Chronicles of Kashmir. And this has been written by my father, actually. And we left in 1990. We were actually forced to leave our home when the terrorism started. And it was a difficult time at that point in time. You can imagine what happens if you are suddenly thrown out of your home and you don't know where to go. So that's the kind of situation we were in. But after 32 years, this book got published, which tells the whole world about what exactly happened there, and it's about the historic facts. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that I strongly believe in the fact that if life gives you a lemon, you can make a lemonade out of it. So my topic of discussion today is that women can transform the world, the society. It's true. I'm sure you all must have heard this shloka which Manu had written, and it says that yatra pujyante naryaha ramante tatra devtaha, which means that wherever women are treated with dignity and respect, those are the places where godly men reside. And it's a fact. Why? First of all, women nurtures the basic unit of a society, which we call as family. When a woman is treated with dignity, respect, and she has the power to take decisions in the family, she is happy. And when a woman is happy, she nurtures the family with a happy heart. She feeds her children, she feeds her husband, in-laws, everyone. She treats them well, she manages the home happily. And this happiness transfers into the members of the family. I remember, I've heard some people saying that when there is a frown on a woman's face, in any household where there is a frown in a woman's face, that household cannot be happy. So this energy is transferred to other family members. When they go out, they do their work, it reflects in that. Second most important thing, children. For children, mother is the most important actor in their life, who nurtures them. And I think you all will agree with me that children learn more through observation than they learn by being told what to do. So when children observe that the most important actor of their life, who is a woman, their mother, is not being treated well, she's not being respected, those young minds, they start thinking that when she's so good, when she's doing everything, why doesn't she get paid for it? So it's all about the reinforcement. So from the young age itself, if a child learns that good work does not pay, it has an impact on the child's value system. So behavior is all about the right reinforcements. So if the right behavior gets positive reinforcement, that's what children see and that's what they develop. So woman plays a very crucial role of building a society, influencing the basic unit of the society called family. And the overall well-being of the society as a whole is built cumulatively by all these women together. I'm making this point because we see that in our society, women do a lot of work. They invest a lot in their families, in their careers, and they do it unconditionally, which is good. But it's also important for them to understand what value they are adding to the society. Now, this was about the family. Secondly, coming to the economic contribution of the women. McKinsey recently conducted a research, a study, according to which if all the women in India, they join the organized sector, the GDP of India can grow by 25%, which means that if the GDP is 8%, it will become 10%. So growing by 25%. So that's the power of all the education and the skills that a woman possesses. In India, we have about 17% of the women who are a part of the organized sector as workers, as employees, and even as entrepreneurs. Whereas in other countries, like even if you take the example of China, you see this percentage as 40% there. So here also, again, the point I'm trying to make is that women contribute to society, whether it's the economy, whether it is home, they're making a contribution. They have the potential to make a contribution, which brings about the well-being of the society as a whole. So when I read, in the media, say articles on newspaper, in magazines, or the videos that are circulated here and there is a lot of talk about women entrepreneurship or women empowerment. But the undertone is that we have to help women in some way. And the undertone, as I said, is that a favor is being done to the woman. If we are working on women empowerment, definitely it's the personal aspirations of the women which are being met, because she is not just a mother, she's not just a wife, she is herself also. So she has her own aspirations and she has the right to fulfill them. But the ecosystem is not such that she can actually do that. Because when a life stage comes, when she has the dual responsibility of work and family, she chooses family, which is fine, which is good. But it's a responsibility of the world as a whole to provide an ecosystem so that she can also do what rest of the people are doing. And it's not a favor to the woman, it's actually favor to the society. As I said, she contributes to the family, which in turn contributes to society as a whole. And she has the potential to contribute to the growth, the economic growth of the country.
Rohini, you have 3 minutes.
So with that, I would like to end. And the message that I wanted to communicate was that women empowerment is an initiative which is not just meant for fulfilling the personal aspirations of a woman, but it's for the betterment of the society as a whole, because she has a lot to give. Thank you. Thank you very much.
थैंक यू सो मच रोहिणी, आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा. एक महिला जो है, शी इज हर सेल्फ अपार्ट फ्रॉम बीइंग अ डॉटर, मदर, बहू, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. ये बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने. बहुत धन्यवाद आपका.
Thank you for inviting me. It's a
Thank you.
pleasure, an honor to be here. Thank you.
Sakha ji, I'll just like to add here. Rohini ne jab aaj bola that, you know, the lady is the most important actor of the life, and if she's not treated properly, then the child forms some impressions, which is a very, very powerful statement. So Rohini, thank you so much for bringing this up. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for inviting me. It's really an honor. Thanks.